A brand new game with a brand new match engine brings some complications, to say the least. If you're like me, you've struggled to find a new tactic or build a tactic yourself, which is doing any justice to the team that you have built the tactic around. And to say that I'm struggling is a bit of an understatement. Thankfully, we have Ryan Cassidy, tactical genius, who helps me out on the channel a lot throughout FM20, and he's back. Thank God. Yes, welcome to the Omega Luke Gaming channel. Massive thank you, first and foremost, to Ryan Cassidy for continuing his fantastic work at building tactics. The tactic you're going to see today, we have 5 different teams that we have tried this tactic out because he's very thorough, okay, a wide range of different sides as well, and I almost struggled to say that. But we have 5 very different teams who are in very different stages of their league, preview-wise, how they are predicted to do. And every single one of them has been a good success. So, to download this tactic, first and foremost, because I know a lot of people are going to ask, the Discord link down below, that is where Ryan has posted this tactic. The only place you can get this tactic online is in my Discord, and the link is down below. So make sure you join that and ask, and someone will be there. But it is on the left-hand side, you'll see Ryan's tactics. That is where he posts them. But before we take a look at the tactic, make sure you are checking out all the videos that we have here on the channel, from cheap wonder kids to obscure nations that you need to load at the start of every save that you do, and of course the return of player spotlights. Really appreciate it. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't so you do not miss any more. Let's see, shall we? And here is the tactic. Now, it has been named the Scorpion tactic, and for a good reason. It kind of does look like a scorpion, I'll give you that, Ryan. But this is what we are looking at right now. We have an advanced forward here in Aubameyang, complete forward on the right-hand side on support. 1 winger on attack, 1 inverted winger on attack. We have an advanced playmaker in the centre here and an anchor man, which is perfect for the role of Thomas Partey, as you can see. We have 2 wing-backs, both on support, a centre defender and a ball-playing defender with a sweeper keeper in the net. Let's have a look at any of the player instructions here. For anyone who is unable to download the tactic, this means if you just pause it at each section here, then you can copy the tactic exactly how it is. Now, we haven't put, I'm not going to show you the set pieces or anything like that, because do your own set pieces. I'm sure you know how to do the set pieces, but this is basically the player instructions. Now, mentality is set to attacking. In possession, we are looking to go wide. We are passing into space with overlaps turned on, playing the ball through the middle, using that playmaker. Slightly shorter passing, but with an extremely high tempo. We're working the ball into the box, just like we used to last year, with low crosses turned on. Running at the defenders as well. So, in transition, that needs to be changed, by the way. I hate that so far in the beta. It needs to just flick over. Anyway, Gegenpress formation we have on our hands. Distribute the ball quickly to all of the defenders through short kicks. And out of possession, we are using the offside trap, high line engagement, high defensive line, standard defensive width. Using tighter marking and preventing the short goal kick distribution with an extremely urgent pressing intensity. Very nice. Now, we are at Arsenal, and the reason why I'm showing you Arsenal first is, although they didn't necessarily do well in the Premier League, 83 points, they did actually quite well, to be fair. Look at this, by the way. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang scored 40 goals in 38 appearances. This is the reason why I wanted to show you. So there's a lot of goals in this formation, this tactic. Which is absolutely astonishing. If we have a look at team overview, they scored the most goals by 11 there, above Liverpool, who actually won the league. Corner goals was 9, so obviously he does have a very good corner tactic setup. Most dribbles made as well, we are top of that one too. Let's have a look. Most clean sheets, are we there or thereabouts? 5th place with 12 clean sheets in total. Competitions-wise, knocked out the semi-final by Granada in the Europa League. That's disappointing. Quarter-final by Manchester City in the FA Cup. Semi-final in the Carabao Cup by Chelsea. Won the Community Shield, though. That's all that matters. But this is absolutely quite astounding, really, because if we do look at goals per games, throughout the whole season, Aubameyang scored 62 goals in 60 games. A lot of goals as well, coming from Nicolas Pepe and Lacazette and Willian. And assist-wise, Pepe there with 24. Willian with 20. Probably supplying the goods to Aubameyang, to be fair. So, first team, we're looking very good, but I promise you it only gets better, viewers. We have another test now with Fulham, and as you can see, 25th of May 2021. How have they done? Well, I'll tell you what, viewers, if you're a Fulham fan and you're going to get European football next year, you'd be rather happy with that, wouldn't you? Somehow, some way, Ryan Cassidy has produced a tactic where Fulham have managed to finish in 7th place, comfortably as well, by 4 points. Alexander Mitrovic has 25 goals, he wins the Golden Boot, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Loftus-Cheek is exactly what I was going to call him there, has managed to get 16 assists, so he is also high on the assist tally. So that is fantastic for Fulham. In the Euro Cup 2, they will be entering next year. They're knocked out of the quarter-final of the FA Cup by Middlesbrough, and third round by Brentford. So cup competitions, not so good. But in the league, 7th place is fantastic, to be honest. And if we do look at the squad here, for goals, we have Mitrovic, 29 goals in total throughout the season. That is phenomenal. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, though, what a season he has had. 15 goals and 16 assists. Incredible stuff, really. What I actually do want to check as well is if we go to the Premier League and we have a look at team stats, how have they done in most goals? 4th in most goals, so 76 goals for a Fulham team who, let's be honest, they're not the best team, are they? And they've managed to pull that off. That's fantastic. We have 3 more teams to look at, and when we do, we'll go a little bit more into depth into the actual stats and everything like that, but I just want to take this opportunity to plug a few things. Like I mentioned earlier, the Discord link down below, make sure you have joined that. We do have a Patreon. If you enjoy all content like this video, as well as player spotlights, would be made available to all Patreons from the $4 tier and above as early access videos, so they'll probably be able to watch it a few more days before people from YouTube got to watch it, and that is the case going forward throughout FM20. All the videos will be posted as early access videos on the Patreon, patreon.com/Omega Gaming. We also are going live right now on Twitch. We have a Twitch beta save as we are speaking with Eintracht Frankfurt, which, by the way, is one of the teams that we will see today on this tactic, twitch.tv/Omega Gaming. And soon we'll be starting the Youth to Gold series, which is going to be very exciting. That is going to be starting when the full game is released, so make sure you follow me on Twitch as well. Next up, we have Lens, RC Lens, and, well, to be honest, this is phenomenal from them. They are not predicted to finish in European spots, yet they have done that. I'm pretty sure they were just promoted as well, so where are they? I can't actually remember, to be honest. They were predicted to finish in 19th place, so they stood no chance whatsoever, and yet they finished in 4th place, and by goal difference, they missed out on Champions League football. By goal difference. They also had a player who scored 17 goals, and Leon, who, funny enough, had the goal difference, had a player, Moussa Dembele, who scored 31. So that's unfortunate for Lens. If we do look at competitions, they didn't do very well in the Cup either, but they did come up against Paris Saint-Germain, so that's understandable. But that is very disappointing. I wonder, at the end of the season, they lost and drew their last 2 games. They beat Nims 7-0. 7-0, and Valencia scored 4. And if we take a look at this player, he has 11 finishing. He plays on that left. No, he doesn't. He plays as that advanced forward. He has 11 finishing, and he scored 17 goals. Imagine if you had a better striker, viewers. Imagine if you had a better striker, you could do so much more with it. That's fantastic stuff. Really good. Let's take a look then at the tactic itself and have a look a little bit more in depth to it. So we now have XG in the game, and to be honest, I'm not quite sure what XG really means as fully yet. And I know a lot of people have done videos on it, and I've watched a few, and I'm still a little bit confused. But I know that this is good to be in this quadrant here because we are aggressive and clinical. If you ask RC Lens fans or fans of the Ligue 1, if Lens would really be above the likes of Lille and Marseille and be just underneath Lyon and Paris Saint-Germain in aggressiveness and clinically putting chances away, would they say yes? I very much doubt it. Now, I'm not really too sure where all the things that I used to have a look at is. But if there's anything that you want me to go over in future tactic videos, please let me know down in the comments, and I shall make sure I do that, because I'd like to improve these videos and make sure I get in everything that you guys want to have a look at throughout these tactic videos. So let me know down in the comments. Right, next up we have my beloved Eintracht Frankfurt, and I can tell you what, viewers, it did a lot better than what I am doing with them right now live on stream, twitch.tv/MegaLukeGaming. I can tell you now that I would love to get 19 goals out of Bastos, for sure, but somehow they finished a point behind top. Now, Ryan did tell me that they bottled it as well, completely bottled it. So I'm really curious to see this, how they bottled it towards the, oh my god, towards the end of the season. Look how many losses they picked up at the end here. 4-0 loss and a 2-1 loss, which meant that they didn't win the league, because they were top for a long time. So let's go back to the Bundesliga here and have a look at past positions. Wow. They dominated the Bundesliga for such a long time. That is gutting. Bayern Munich had a terrible start to the season as well. That's kind of like Bayern Munich last year. They did really badly until their actual manager came in now. And Leipzig were always there or thereabouts. We kind of traded places with Leipzig throughout the whole season, first and second place. But I am absolutely gutted for Eintracht Frankfurt that happened to them. So that is absolutely fantastic stuff. And as an Eintracht Frankfurt fan myself, I'm gutted that is the case. But that is fantastic that this tactic has managed to bring that out of this team, because they're a mid-table side. They're predicted to finish mid-table, and I'll show you that right now. 10th place out of 18th, so bottom half of the league as well. This is no transfers being made or anything like that. I'll show you that as well, so you can have a look at the transfer history. This is all the transfers that were actually made at the start of the season, and then it's just plug and play. This is exactly what has happened. That's all that has happened here. So this tactic is basically with this Eintracht Frankfurt side, and it's done absolutely outstanding. Competitions-wise, knocked out the second round of the cup, but that's fine, because this league campaign is just unreal, really. Let's have a look at the team overview then. They scored the most goals by a good amount as well, 64 in 34 games. That is great to see. And they also had the most dribbles made. So that's a reoccurring thing that we keep seeing now. I'm actually quite curious. They're not on the best pass completion, which is, you know, that's not too bad. Fewest conceded, 6th place there. Most clean sheets, 6th place again. So high, it's good amount. If they conceded a lot less goals, they might have ended up winning the league, because losing out by a point, they actually had the best goal difference as well. So they only needed a point. That's unfortunate. Or is it down to something else that they would have lost the league? So it's down to goal difference first. It's down to, they lost the league by a point. Unbelievable. Now, Rangers fans, I know you're obviously expecting to win the league very soon, and we have done that with this tactic. We only lost 3 games. We've drawn 4. Who did we lose against? We did lose to Celtic. We lost to Kilmarnock once and Ross County. Competitions-wise, knocked out the quarter-final of the Euro Cup. They were the runners-up of the Betfred, and they lost in the semi-final of the Scottish Cup. But they won the league, and that is the most important thing here. Alfredo Morelos, he scored 34 goals. That is unbelievable. 34 goals in 38 appearances, so he played every single game as well. Look at this. Average rating was just dominated by Rangers players. How far does that go down? It does, just top 3, and then they got 6th, 7th, and 8th, and 10th place, which is great. And assists, they dominated that too. The top 3 assists, Hagi, which is Georgi Hagi's son, Ryan Kent and Tavernier, all got the most assists, 17, 17, 13. So that is great. Let's look at the squad then and see how many they actually managed to get. This is the WeStreamFN squad views, in case you didn't know. You can find them on Twitter. Very good. 48 goals in total in 61 appearances. That is high. Very good from Alfredo. 24 assists in total for Hagi, who also got 21 goals. Same as Ryan Kent, but he did it in less games. So, this tactic, I think we can agree, was absolutely outstanding. And let's have a look. Yet again, attacking efficiency, Rangers far and wide above everyone else. And I think we can agree every time we see that they scored the most goals, that is probably the case there. So all in all, this tactic is brilliant. I really enjoy seeing a tactic that looks a little bit different as well from your bog standard 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3. I like it. I prefer 2 up top as well. What do you guys think? So there we have it. Again, massive thank you to Ryan Cassidy. He will, of course, continue to make outstanding tactics throughout Football Manager 2021. So if you do enjoy watching tactic videos, you have come to the right place. If you want to download the tactic, of course, like I mentioned twice already, the Discord is where you need to do that. Discord is free, by the way. If you haven't got Discord, it's very simple to set up as well. And just by following the link, once you sign up, it will pop you straight into my server. So you'll be able to find it very easily to download onto your laptop or your computer. So in the future, thank you very much for if you do come along to my Discord. I hope you enjoy it. That is where I post updates on videos, updates on going live as well, and of course any updates on the Patreon for if we have some early access videos going forward. So thank you all to my Patreon members, thank you to all my simulators, and guys, I will see you very soon. Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.